Hey, Tony here, Rand Ventures 2.0. Today's my birthday, and we're celebrating it at Shady Maple. This is one of the most famous places in Pennsylvania. It's an iconic stop, but we're not just gonna have dinner here and celebrate my birthday. We're gonna experience this whole complex, and by the end of it, we're gonna see if this is worth the destination that you may wanna come to. Because what we're doing is we're going for dinner, we're gonna stay overnight, and then come back for breakfast buffet in the morning. I'll see you inside. Okay, if you ever go to a buffet, the first thing you want to do is you don't want to just grab a plate and start loading it up. You want to walk the buffet and see what's on there and make your best choices. So we're going to walk the buffet. They're pretty much the same on both ends. We're going to walk one side and the other side is totally identical. On this very first steam table, you got baked cod, then we got some fried shrimp right there. We got some pasta, what is that, baked ziti, and looks like some sauce for it. We've got stuffed peppers right here. We got huge meatballs. Then we got fried chicken, and they actually stay pretty active in loading all of this stuff up. Then we got the second one right here. So in this one, we got roast turkey, and then their famous roast beef, zucchini, and chicken hearts. We got some filling. It looks like sauerkraut right across there because we got mashed potatoes on the other side. And this is chicken tenders, and then we got all the gravy. The third steam table, we've got cheeseburger macaroni. Looks like lima beans, peas, sweet potatoes. What is this? Stewed tomatoes. Oh, it looks like cabbage over there. And then we got regular macaroni and cheese. You got Brussels sprouts, barbecue baked beans with bacon. We got carrots, broccoli, and scalloped corn. So that's those three steam tables. Now we're going to move on to the soups and other items like chili and French fries. We got chicken corn noodle soup. Looks like cheese over there. We got some kind of, oh, that's cream of seafood. That looks good. All right, we got some other stuff right there. Looks like the Sea Ranger crab. Then we're gonna move on to all kinds of salads like cranberry salad, peaches, apples, dried cranberries, and cranberry sauce. You got chow chow right down there at the bottom. And then over there is the cottage cheese. You got pickled eggs, pickled beets, and cucumber salad. And we move into the coleslaws and Amish potato salad, macaroni salad, and then we move into the salad dressings because if you're coming and you're going to eat salad at one of these places, you got a whole bunch of fixings. One of the things you can do too is you can use a salad bar for throwing on your burger because they got a whole grill here too, and we're going to check that out next. But look at that, you got cornbread and bread rolls like knots at the bread bar. If you want to load up on baked potatoes, you can do that. And you got some sauteed onions and grilled mushrooms. So I already know what I'm getting, so I'm going to grab a plate and head over to the grill. So tonight's Monday night, which is steak night. So you got New York strip steak on grill 1, Delmonico steak, smoked beef brisket, au jus, carved ham, and also grilled pork chops. And then on grill 2, you also have New York strip steak, Delmonico steak, beef hot dogs, and steak burgers. And then there's also the self-serve side grill, which is pizza. Perfect. Okay, plate number 1. This is what we got. We got Delmonico steak right there, and then we also have a brisket that he sliced off right up there. So I'm going to dig into this and take my first bite. So here's the brisket. Look at that. That looks simply delicious. How does it taste? Let me try it. Very good. So rather than you sitting here watching me eat all this, I'll tell you what, why don't you go check out the farmer's market and I'll bring you back once you see that. All right? Yum. Okay, our first stop's gonna be the Shady Maple Farmer's Market. So we're gonna go on in here and we're gonna check this out real quick. They got produce, fresh produce from the area. They've got the bakery where they can make their fresh donuts. They've got other stuff too. I wanna check out the meat department, but they also got bulk foods as well. It's like a giant grocery store. So we got locally grown produce. Right here we got some cantaloupes. Oh, look at that cantaloupe. So they got a whole bunch of different produce. So it is a big produce section right inside the front door. You got a whole bulk section, so tons of snacks, and they've got even candies and all kinds of stuff. Right alongside of the other wall, that is all of their famous jams, jellies, and sauces. It's their own recipe in a lot of them. Every Wednesday, 20% off sushi. They got a big seafood area right here. Also at the farm market, you can get their Amish potato salad, a lot of their own ingredients, and they make it all right back there in the kitchen. So I found the donut area. So they make their donuts fresh every day, and they're all available in the cases right here in the center of the store, well, off to the one side. So if you like donuts, oh, look at those cream-filled ones. They look delicious. Shady Maple has their own smokehouse, so they do a lot of their own smoking right here at the smokehouse. So I made it over to the butcher shop. They've got a whole case of all kinds of meats. They got a full pork loin, if you want a whole pork loin, right there in the case. So looking at all the prices, I'm really surprised, because I should know meat because I'm carnivore. They've got great prices down here and also specials. But if you want to come to the case and pick out your steak, right there you go. Well, that's a look at Shady Maple Farm Market. That's it. Let's get back to plate number 2. Oh, welcome back. I got plate number 2. So we got brisket again, a hot dog, which is an all beef hot dog, and 2 eggs. And wasn't that farm market amazing? Yeah, all the meat in there, that meat counter, and the prices. The donuts, right? There was a lot of people getting donuts when I was there. All right, so I'm gonna work on plate number 2, and I'll let you know how everything was when we're all done with it. But while I'm doing this, there is another location on the premises, and that is Goods Store. So why don't you go take a look at that, and then I'll meet you back here for maybe plate number 3. So I call this the Shady Maple Smorgasbord Complex. So we had the farmer's market, but I stopped over here at Goods Store. Goods Store is not part of Shady Maple, but it's on the same complex, and they've got all kinds of stuff like workwear, Carhartt, they've got Ariat, they've got men's and women's clothing, as well as a whole section of boots, footwear for both men and women, also for kids, as well as a whole children's wear section. Goods has a whole section of toys as well as a one-stop shop right here. Kitchen stuff, appliances, coffee machines, from kitchenware to crafts, hardware and paints, light switches, whole section of camping supplies from sleeping bags. Even got a whole wall of Peak 2 fuel meals. Whole area of Yeti cups and fishing equipment, kayaks, grills. So that's Goods Store. Like I said, it's not part of Shady Maple, but it is on the property surrounding Shady Maple Smorgasbord. So let's get back to plate number 3, if you can eat that much. Yeah, well, welcome back. I am gonna do plate number 3, but I wanted to show you these desserts real quick. So we got pies and cakes and all kinds of toppings right down there, and fruit and all kinds of stuff. They got a lot of ice cream, and I believe July is ice cream month. So I'm gonna grab the last plate number 3, because I think that's all I can do. So they got a whole wall of sodas from Pepsi and everything, but I saw this one here. This is the Reading Draft, handcrafted since 1921. And you can see they got the root beer, the cream sodas, black cherry, and quite a few there. Birch beer and a sarsaparilla. Plate number 3. This is what I got. So I am going to go with the baked cod on this one. Also one of the meatballs, but I got one that didn't have any sauce on it. If y'all don't know my channel, I'm carnivore, so carnivore versus smorgasbord. And I can tell you what, if you're staying on carnivore, is a great place to come, especially on steak night. And I heard that the prime rib night is Wednesday. Someone was telling me that their record was 9,000 patrons on that. And I also got their roast beef. So their own roast beef, like a pot roast, in other words. So I'm gonna do plate number 3. There is a humongous gift shop right below here. Why don't you go check that out while I eat all this? All right, see you when you get back. We are downstairs at the gift shop. We're just getting ready to go in, but this is their gift shop right below Shady Maple Smorgasbord. We got the gift shop entrance right here. The downstairs gift shop is huge. It's 44,000 square feet, and they've got collectibles and all kinds of stuff down here. Over 100,000 items down in this area. They got assortments of jewelry and necklaces, Christmas ornaments, nutcrackers, a whole section. We got all of our arms services down in this area as well. All kinds of shirts, plaques, flag holders, a whole display of candles from Woodwick, Yankee Candle, and others. Lots of wind chimes. If you're looking for Amish-made items handcrafted locally, these quilts, look at this. That is beautiful. And there's a whole bunch to choose from. We're in the furniture section. This is some of the tables and chairs that you can take a look at here at Shady Maple down in the gift shop. They've got a whole bunch of stuff down along here. I could see this one at a beach house. That looks like a surfboard. Yeah, that's a pretty neat one there. Everything from bookcases, microwave kitchen stands, hutches, medicine cabinets. Look at this wine barrel, wine rack. Hang your glasses right up here. Okay, that's the gift shop. Back upstairs. So let's see how we're making out. Well, welcome back from the gift area. That Amish furniture was amazing. Over 1,000 items down there. That's a huge location. So I finished the 3rd plate. I'm not going anymore. So when you come on your birthday, it's free if you bring someone with you, but it is if you come by yourself, it's half price. So I got the buffet for half price because it's my birthday. So how did I enjoy it, the dinner buffet? Well, to be honest with you, this is my 2nd time here. I was here about 5 months ago, loved it and couldn't wait to get back. So the brisket, smoked brisket, amazing. One of the other things that I tried for the first time was that meatball. Wow, and the meatball was really good. And the cod. I never had the cod before from here, but that was very good as well. The roast beef, that pot roast, amazing. So everything that I had here, oh my goodness, that Delmonico, that was so tender and juicy that it was just simply just melted in your mouth. So what are we going to do now? Well, we got a breakfast buffet. So I'm going to leave here and I'm going to find a place to spend the night. I'll show you that. We're just going to spend a quick night. You'll be back before you know it. And we're coming to the breakfast buffet in the morning. And I'm looking forward to it, but I got to work this off. All right. Well, I'll see you out at the car. It's about 10:30 right now. Shady Maple's parking lot has cleared out. If you follow the channel, you know that my Subaru Wilderness Outback is all set up for car camping. So I'm going to sleep in the back. I'll see you at breakfast. We got 2 more locations within this property to take a look at as we head back for day 2 and the breakfast buffet. Well, I was first in line, so it's filling up quick. So I'm going to start walking down through the buffet lines so we can actually see what everything is for the breakfast buffet. You got turkey sausage, turkey bacon, you got pork roll, you got puddings. Oh, that's interesting. You got baked ham, you got hash brown bake. So on to this next one. Got hard-boiled eggs. You got different syrups right here. Herb crusted tomatoes. Looks like baked French toast, French toast sticks, French toast, and some pancakes. We got bacon and biscuits and dried beef gravy, Dutch fries. We got vegetables and scrambled eggs. So that's the three main tables. Now we're getting into the sweet stuff and fruit and donuts I see down there. Sugar-free blueberry muffins. You got crumb cake, blueberry muffins. Their famous whoopie pies. Now we get into all the cottage cheeses, blueberry Greek yogurt. We got all the fruit. Oh man, that fruit is vibrant. We got blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, watermelon, and fruit cocktail. Now we're moving over into some, what is that, shoe fly pie? Oh, that looks good. And now we got all their homemade donuts. They got a ton of different donuts. Now these all come from the bakery that we saw yesterday over at the farm market. And I was just talking to a couple of people in line that used to work over at the bakery. They've been working there. They've retired from that, but they worked there over 20 years. We got, oh my goodness, walnut cinnamon rolls and monkey bread. And then it continues down there. Now on the ends is all of your drinks like coffee, tea, things like that. Now where the grills were last night and where they had the steak, well this morning they will do eggs, let's see, eggs to your liking. Grill number one, you got the batter is buttermilk or sweet potato. You got Hawaiian pancakes with pecan, pineapple, and coconut. There's different toppings. So you got pecans, raisins, M&Ms, bananas, blueberries, peaches, apple, pineapple, coconut, chocolate chip, cinnamon chips, peanut butter chips, white chocolate chips. And then over on number two, you got eggs. So you got scrambled over light, over medium, hard, sunny side up, eggs Benedict, spinach Florentine. I think that's how you say that. But this is where you can get all of your omelets. You got different meats. You got bacon, chipped steak, ham, sausage, shrimp. Shrimp, that's cool. Veggie, mushrooms, shrimp, onions, peppers, tomatoes, Swiss cheese, for different cheese, cheddars, American, and hot pepper jack, Western omelets, ham, peppers, and onions, farmhouse omelet. That is potatoes, onions, peppers, sausage, and bacon. Salsa for egg beaters and whites. Egg whites are available upon request. Shady Maple goes through a ton of eggs. I just looked it up. They go through 62,500 dozen eggs annually. And I just looked down through this way and I thought it was just all the same stuff down this way, but no, it's more donuts. Look at all them donuts, looking good. Now, besides the eggs, the bacon, they go through 750,000 pounds of bacon a year. That's what, over 50 tons of bacon every year. You want some cereal? They got it all, even Honey Nut Cheerios. And then we got waffles, bagels, toast right down here. Cream cheese for your bagel? They got it. Okay, I'm gonna grab my first plate. I think I know what I want. So this area of the restaurant will actually hold over 12,000 guests, and then they have additional seating for 1,000 over in the banquet area. So I'm gonna walk over here and See if she can make me something. Okay, there you have it. First plate. So I got an omelet with bacon and sausage in the omelet, no cheese. I got a sausage patty as well as bacon. So I'm gonna take a little bite of this omelet here real quick, and then you guys got to go check something else out. I'll let you know what that is after my first bite. Okay, there you have it. First bite. This is my omelet. I'll give her a try. She did a great job on that. So, where are you going next while I eat all this? Well, there is a greenhouse with all kinds of plants and stuff right outside in the parking lot. So go do that and then come on back. And then we got plate number 2. All right, see you in a bit. Here in Lancaster County, we have a lot of Amish and Amish buggies. So they got a whole parking lot for them. A little to tie up their horses. We're gonna take a look real quick at the choice flowers that they've got here on the property. This is right in the parking lot, right next to the farmer's market. So it's a kind of a greenhouse with a ton of plants. We've got a whole assortment of hanging baskets, individual plants like vegetables, lettuce, broccoli, cauliflower, individual potted plants like daisies. Oh, they are nice. I always like these. These are the ornamental pepper plants. Can't eat them, just ornamental. They've got flats of petunias, some different ground cover. We've got ferns even. I'm used to seeing them in the woods. Even a lot of rock garden kind of things like hens and chickens. All kind of succulent plants right there. These are the hens and chickens. I think that's what we call them. Even some eucalyptus. So that's it. Back to the breakfast buffet. And I'm still walking off dinner from last night. Welcome back. So I got plate number 2. And what's on plate number 2? So I got scrambled eggs. I've got 2 eggs over easy, and I've got bacon. And I forgot to tell you how the bacon was. It's amazing. All right. Well, I'm gonna taste it here for you, just so you can see that I did eat the bacon. I think I eat about 100 pounds of it a year myself, but that's some good looking bacon. And they do this on cookie sheets right in the oven. It turns out nice and crispy. That's how I like it. So Lancaster County, Amish County, how about those horse and buggies right outside of the market there before you went into the flower place? So we have one more place to go, and that is a furniture store, Gish's Furniture. It's on the same property, within walking distance of right here. So that's something you're gonna take a look at while I eat all this. Is there gonna be a plate 3? I don't know. Come on back and check it out. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Gish's Furniture is also on the property. Now this isn't owned by Shady Maple either, but this is Gish's Furniture, Amish Heirlooms, and we're gonna take a quick look inside while plate number 2 is still being eaten. I've always been really impressed with these inlaid tables with that acrylic. I believe that's what that is in the inside. That's a beautiful tabletop. Okay, I just spoke to Mark. He greeted me at the door as I came in. He gave me the rundown on Gish's Furniture. They've got 5 locations, even down in Maryland. Now this is up in Lancaster County, but this is an amazing store. He was telling me it's all Amish made furniture that they bring in to this area. And this is what caught my eye right after I stepped in the main showroom. This is a 5-foot table with 19 inserts. This thing is long, and believe it or not, Mark said they sell a lot of these. And like I said, this is not part of Shady Maple, but it's on the same property. And if you eat up at Shady Maple, there's actually $100 coupon if you want to come over here and spend it. So this is all Amish craftsmen, both men and women work in their craftsman shops, but we got a kitchen over here. Yeah, the whole design center. So they do it, everything from using the same wood at all their different building locations and the craftsman shops. They actually even deliver. This was a pretty neat education coming in here. I didn't know this was even here. So that's pretty perfect. We're going to get back. I don't know if there's going to be one more plate or not. We'll see. I'll see you back over there. Alrighty, first sip. Now that's a good cup of coffee. Yeah, it is. That is a really good cup of coffee. So this has been an amazing adventure. So being able to see everything that's on the property within walking distance of Shady Maple, there's a lot to do here. So it's really not just a smorgasbord buffet. It's really kind of an adventure, a place to go see multiple different things. And hopefully I gave you a taste of that here this morning and yesterday and sleeping in the parking lot. That's how I was first in line. You know, 1.4 million people visit Shady Maple every year. So I have to agree with him that this is a travel destination. This is some place to maybe come visit. I've talked to people over the last couple days in line yesterday, Allentown, Reading, people from out of state. So this is a very well-known destination, but maybe you've ever always thought about coming, but thought, oh, I just don't want to go to a buffet. But there's the gift shop and the farmer's market, everything here that, you know, you can do other things because you need all that stuff to walk around after you eat, right? All right. Well, I will say we're going to go ahead and end this. I'm going to hit the road and get on to the next random adventure. You know, you never know where we'll be. We could be car camping, stealth camping, visiting another iconic location. So if you liked this video, maybe you're going to like this playlist right here. These are some other really cool travel destinations that maybe you would like to check out. All right. Well, I will see you. Have a great one. Stay blessed. God bless you, and see you on the next one. All right. Bye.